over some basic graphing. This is used in our data here. So if I take sort of maybe a what country were you born in, if I want to graph this, I highlight the data first. This is one way to do it anyway. Insert chart. Now when I do that, it will automatically, and then you've got to look over here. The default one is pie chart. Now for something like this, I would use pie chart, so we won't bother changing it, but we can customize it a bit. There's nothing much to worry about there, but I can go in here. I can change the pie chart, the slice label. Okay, and so I can put them there. This one, if I click on them, and if I want to highlight one, like that's someone born in Italy, I can do this distance from the center with a pie chart. I can pop them out. If I got the scale down here, then all the countries, ideally I want that. If I want to change the title, this is all stuff that you will be fine with. I can go there and I would change it from, because it'll naturally be the question. So I'll just give it country of birth, and then that, and I can do things like center it, although that's a bit of a dud place, so it's probably better there. Now, what I can do, once I've got my chart ready, is I can copy the chart. I use that, and I can copy the chart from that, copy the chart from the three dots. I can place it into another document. Okay, so that's one kind of graph. I can also delete it. Okay. Now, if I want to do a graph that is a histogram, I've got a column ready here. And I've lost it. Oh yeah, what score? This is the reading one. Now I might use a histogram. I'll highlight this. Histogram looks slightly different because I do the same thing. I insert a chart. It goes to there, but I tell it, I boss it around and I say I want a histogram. Histogram looks like this. So it gives the range of the data. This is our scores in the verbal memory. Everybody anywhere from 0 through to 85. It splits them into slightly arbitrary things. Someone might be able to work out how to split this and control this better. Under customize, if you can, let me know. But now we can see here we've got, what do we got there? We've got about 18 there. We've got exactly 20 between sort of 23 and 46. We have to do a bit of rounding. So that's a histogram, and we can deal with that as well. The final type, so I'll delete that chart. The final type I've got sort of set up here. This takes a little more doing. And these are the questions at the end, and these are the scale ones. So everybody is from 1 to 5. So we don't want a histogram. I want a bar graph. I want a bar for each of the numbers 1 to 5. Now, I've done something a little bit fancier here. So I've used a formula, and it says count if, and then I've stated the range. Okay, and then I've got a comma and a 1. So therefore that cell counts all the 1s, that cell counts all the 2s, that one counts all the 3s, that one counts all the 4s, that counts all the 5s. Now you'll notice I've used the $sign, which you might have learned about in Digi, but you don't have to use that. Now, these are my numbers here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to go insert chart. And now you see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how important is reducing? What was the question? How is reducing pollution? So most of us pretty hot on it. 4 is the clear mode. There's 25 out of about 67. Okay, and as I hover around, I can see the numbers. So that's a bar graph. It's different to a histogram because there's fixed numbers, not a range of numbers. And then again, I can edit this chart and I can customize it, put a title on and all of those things before I paste it into a doc. I would definitely do that. Okay.